Hello everyone, so elephant in the room, Andy and I were supposed to have a wedding in October. There is no engagement ring on my finger and clearly the wedding didn't happen. So if you want a quick update on our wedding situation, stay tuned. So I already touched on this very lightly on Instagram if you follow me there, but basically the full story is I was still holding on to hope in spring and even into summer that my family and friends in the US that had already bought their flight tickets to come here for the October wedding would still be able to make it. But I mean, it was September and the 2-week Q word wasn't lifted yet, so we had to make that decision, like, you guys can't come, we should consider rescheduling the wedding, or I'm just gonna have to deal with the fact that my American friends and family can't be here, which wasn't such a big pill to swallow. Like, I was kind of okay with that, because I do have some friends here in Korea, and we would have an American wedding someday, so I was like, fine, I'll just have to live and let live, like just let it be, this is what this year is. But then in October the government was like, hey, you can only have 50 people at a wedding, including staff. And our wedding was supposed to be 200 people and we hadn't even sent out invites yet, thank God. All of this was so last minute, but not last minute enough that we had already sent out invites. So no invites were out. Just when you're not planning for a small wedding, to be told you're suddenly having a small wedding is difficult to process. But Andy called and was like, hey, due to circumstances, is there any way we can reschedule? And they were like, yes, we'll let you reschedule with no additional fees or charges for up to 6 months, like away from your original date. So we were like, great, we'll take it. So 6 months after October is April. So our new wedding date is set for late April. And you know what? I'm really okay with that. I'm really okay with our Korean wedding being during Korean cherry blossom season. And I'm, again, really holding on to hope that my friends and family from the US can come this time and not have to deal with any Q words. We'll see, but I'm manifesting right now. I'm practicing some manifesting. So I'm just gonna keep saying out loud and believing that everyone will be able to come here in spring and hopefully it'll come true. So that's the update, and I mentioned earlier that there is no engagement ring on my finger, but again, if you follow me on Instagram, you have kind of gotten a little peek into my world of engagement ring shopping. Andy and I went out and we were looking at rings together, and we actually, quite accidentally, realized that I could get one custom made. Like, we were looking at a shop and we didn't really like anything, or I didn't really like anything, and then I noticed the woman had a very unique ring that she was wearing, and I told Andy to ask her about it, and she was like, oh, actually I custom made it here, we can do that at our shop. And I was like, bitch, sign me up, custom rings, here I come. So Andy and I designed a ring. He actually already has it. It's hidden somewhere in the apartment. I know it is because he told me, and he's not proposed yet, obviously, but I asked him and he said he has a plan, and part of me is kind of hoping he does it really, really soon, because I just want to wear this ring. It's so beautiful and cute, and I just want to be like, I'm married, but also like, I'm engaged. And that's it for the wedding update. So the October wedding clearly didn't happen, but we were allowed to reschedule to April with no additional fees or costs of services, and we are still going to be allowed to have, hopefully, our 200 people in the spring, and Andy is still working on that proposal. So that's it. This is probably the shortest video to be posted on this channel, but I just needed that update to get out there, because I know some people were kind of like, hey, where's the wedding? What? Spring 2021, let's have some good energy, please, 2021. That's it for now. I will see you guys next time, and please subscribe and turn notifications on if you're interested in more wedding updates or general couple content from me and Andy. We will be doing a lot more couple content in the coming months. And I'm doing Vlogmas 2020. 12 videos in a month of December. I'm really pushing myself this year to hit those 12 videos in December. So subscribe and look forward to that. And I will see you soon. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
So casually keep that